question. All right, this is from David.
Right.
He wanted to know if you ever flew a Century Series plane.
I did not. The Century Series plane first came into operation as the F-100. That was the plane I was in training for, and it was a super plane. It had the first level in-flight airspeed of 100 miles an hour. So that was its speed right at that time. The F-100, and she was a hot shot, but I never flew it. That's what I was going in training to fly.
All right. Did you ever fly a Dagger or a Dart?
No, they were Daggers, and Darts were a much smaller plane, and they were, again, smaller planes, but I did not fly those, no.
Okay. Did you ever fly an Interceptor?
An interceptor was a general term for a smaller, general term for a smaller aircraft that covered that field of aircraft.
Okay. Did you ever fly a bomber or drop any bombs on anything?
No. Nope.
Because it wasn't wartime when you were flying, right?
That's right. He was right about that.
Okay. So you weren't engaged in combat.
Right.
Did your planes have guns on them, where you practiced shooting if you ever had to go to combat?
Yes, they did.
So you knew how to shoot the guns?
Yes.
Okay. So what was your favorite plane to fly? What was the one you loved the most?
What was called the T-28, and the T stood for training. T-28, and it was also called the Tomahawk.
Oh, I remember you saying about the Tomahawk. Can you explain why planes land really roughly? You know, like sometimes when they land, it's very bumpy and rough, like in Top Gun when they land on the aircraft carrier. Is that how it was when you had to land your plane?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because they were coming in at high speeds and very little space to stop the plane. That's what you did to get the plane on the ground in a shorter period of time as there was allowed.
So that's why it's different than a commercial plane, because they have more space, and it's a different kind of plane also.
Yes, that's right. It's a different operation.
Okay. Did you ever land on an aircraft carrier?
No, I did not.
Because you were not a Navy pilot, you're an Air Force pilot.
Right.
Where did you fly your planes the most?
In Florida and South Carolina.
And not in Texas? Did you go to Texas in the service?
No, actually my first call to duty was in North Carolina, Kinston, North Carolina, then Florida.
Kinston, North Carolina?
Mm-hmm.
All right, maybe Teddy and Marcus will know where that is, because they live in North Carolina, I think.
They probably would. It's right off the Kinston River.
Okay. Adam, do you have any questions?
I did, but I can't see them because they're in my phone.
No.
We'll do another round in a few minutes. How about that?
Okay, yeah.
How about what years were you in the Air Force, Dad?
I was commissioned in 1965.
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Wasn't it 56, maybe 57? Right after
I think
college.
we have the paper that says.
You do. You have my commissioning by the president.
Yep.
in whatever year it is.
And your discharge letter too.
Discharge records, yes.
Yep, I can look that up.
At what era of the Air Force was it? Was there a war that had just ended?
The Second World War had just we had just declared victory over the Japanese and the Germans, and that was in 19. So that was 1956.
Well, that was Korea. I think ended around 56, right?
All right, that's good. Anything else you want to tell us about the planes?
Oh, it was a long, cool, tough campaign from start to finish.
I think
That's
it's time
the movie. All right.
All right, good. All right, that's good. Those boys are
Alright.
going to like that. You answered exactly their questions. Thanks to me.